Back in 1983, MTV would team up with the Police to give one lucky fan a chance to see the band in concert and meet them backstage. Now, I've covered a lot of MTV contests from the 80s on this channel, but this one takes the cake as probably the worst organized contest the network ever did, and it would result in the winner famously saying he would never enter another MTV contest again. In the summer of 1983, MTV would run a contest that saw the network team up with the Police, who were promoting what would be their final studio album, Synchronicity. The contest was called the Police Party Plane. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the promo clip for the contest, but a writer named Laura Hunt Foddy, who worked for Billboard magazine and covered the contest, published a piece online describing the gist of it, saying, and I quote, "In the contest, a winner got to take 25 friends on a private plane with an MTV VJ to see the Police anywhere in North America and meet the band. They advertised it as a party in the sky, better than first class. On the plane, they would catch the new movie National Lampoon's Vacation, and they'd all go home with the ColecoVision video game system." According to the San Francisco Examiner, the winner would be a 30-year-old man named Charlie Wellock, who was from Lansdowne, Pennsylvania, who worked as an engineer for a CBS affiliate station. Wellock had opted to see the Police in August of 1983 at a music festival in Montreal, Canada, which also featured the Talking Heads, English Beat, and Peter Tosh. The contest winner, along with 25 of his friends, were set to meet MTV VJ Martha Quinn, a member of the Police's management, and a few other execs from MTV at an airport in Philly. The problem was that the limos carrying the Police's management and the folks from MTV got lost on the way to the airport and ended up in Delaware, about 100 miles away from the airfield. After getting some proper directions, including a stop at a Burger King that saw Martha Quinn mobbed by some fans, the limos finally made it to the airport. The limos would pull up to the airport more than 3 hours late. Wellock and his entourage had been waiting in the plane without food and an open bar the whole time and were pretty upset. MTV's legal team didn't let the plane take off earlier because they were worried the prize winner could sue MTV, since they wouldn't be getting everything that was promised as part of the prize. As a result, Wellock and his entourage would arrive to Montreal several hours late. Laura Hunt Foddy would write on hellishholidays.com, "I interviewed the winner who complained that he had to pay a fortune in taxes for the value of the prize, renting and staffing a plane, concert tickets, the movie, 26 ColecoVisions, it all added up. His friends had chipped in, spending hundreds of dollars apiece on, so far, just a lot of waiting around for a bunch of unnecessary strangers," she'd say. By the time the flight made it to Montreal and got to Olympic Stadium, half of the festival was over. They barely got to meet the Police, and to make matters worse, the seats the winners were given were pretty much up in the nosebleeds, and to add insult to injury, the MTV executives got first dibs on where to sit. On top of that, Wellock and his entourage were starving, and the concession stands were closed. Foddy would write what happened next, saying, and I quote, "The winner and his wife, who were sitting directly behind me, started fighting about what a waste of time and money this was, how they'd been duped by MTV. It escalated until she said, 'Go F yourself.' And he responded, 'If I could do that, I wouldn't have had to marry you.' Silence fell over the group," she'd say. The flight back was even worse. Since the contest winner was promised a screening of National Lampoon's Family Vacation, the writer would tell Page Six, "We flew back and a lawyer insisted that MTV live up to its promise showing National Lampoon's Vacation on the flight. But this flight was too short to see the entire movie, so we had to circle over Philadelphia until it finished. When the flight finally returned home to Pennsylvania, customs agents gave everybody on board some trouble, having a hard time believing that they'd come back from a rock festival in the middle of the night." Wellock, for his part, would tell the news media that he would never enter another MTV contest again after such a miserable experience. The day after the plane touched down in Philadelphia, Foddy would recall getting a phone call from MTV begging her not to write an article about what transpired with a contest winner, something she'd agreed to do, and she wouldn't speak about it until almost 40 years after it happened. That does it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like button and subscribe. We'll see you again on Rock and Roll True Stories. Take care.